Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Big Akar Ahmed, and welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about my personal experiences over the weekend. This Ramadan, I had gone and I had visited Michigan, which is my home state, Detroit, Michigan, which is my hometown, and Dearborn, Michigan, is a city that is located that attaches itself to Detroit that has one of the largest Arabic Muslim populations outside of the Middle East. So think of it as like literally a Middle Eastern town. And during the month of Ramadan, it's actually incredible because here in Florida where I live now, everything closes around 10 p.m., but that's when I'm able to eat. That's when I'm able to move around. That's when I'm able to do things. So it's really cool being inside of a city where it's alive from the sunset to the sunrise all night. People are moving, people are awake, their businesses are flourishing, and then during the day it's just completely dead, so I find this very, very interesting, and I kind of want to share my experiences over the weekend when I was there. I went there for my cousin who was getting married, and we were having an iftar dinner, which is when we break our fast. So my aunt wanted to do a little something for him, get the family together and kind of celebrate his marriage. So we went over there for the weekend, me and my father, and we went ahead and we visited some family. But while I was there, I recorded some of the things that I found interesting that I wanted to show you guys. And this is somewhere that I used to live. This is somewhere that was a convenience to me. So to me, it's nothing new, but to you guys, it may be something a little new. So I'd like to show you. Let's jump right into it. Oops, went ahead and skipped through. So we flew in. Beautiful picture of this guy, subhanallah. This was where my cousin's wedding dinner was held at his house. And this right here is an Arabic market that we went inside of. This is somewhere I used to shop frequently. And you'll notice it's not like a Walmart or a Publix or, a Kroger or a Meijer. You're going to see a lot of different items in these locations. You're going to see a lot of things that you may not see, brands that you may not see that are big brands, processing food brands. Most of this stuff is fresh, non-GMO, organic. These are things that are coming directly from farmers and consumers that are in the area. A lot of these olives and olive oil and things are being shipped from the Middle East directly, from Lebanon directly. As you can see, the grape leaves and the olives and the olive oil, all fresh and ready to go. And all of the fresh fruits and vegetables. Yeah, these stores are, they're much better to shop in and much better to get produce in than your average Target or Meijer or basic grocery store. And this right here is a sweets place. This place is called Dearborn Sweets. Actually, if anyone want to check it out, it's called Dearborn Sweets, and they make all different types of pastries and sweets. And you'll notice that Lebanese cuisine and sweets are very, very, very interconnected to some of the European things, such as like Greek and Italian and Lebanese and Turkish. We all have very, very similar foods and styles because it's all off that Mediterranean coast. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the really, really, really scrumptious desserts that were available. And this actually hurts because I'm fasting right now, so looking at all this is actually making my mouth water, and it's sad because now I'm 1,000 miles south of this, so I can't just go grab it. I can't just go get it when I want to, which I find very sad. Yum. This is what it looks like on the outside, by the way. It doesn't look wonderful. It is Detroit, Michigan. So Detroit isn't like the most wonderful or magical place in the world. A lot of broken down houses, a lot of things that dead trees because it's cold. There's nothing really like fancy about the area around Detroit. Now, downtown Detroit is beautiful. There's a lot of areas in Michigan that are beautiful. Michigan is home of most of the fresh water on Earth. I think we hold about 30% of the fresh water on the whole entire planet, which is actually insanity. This is one of my favorite buildings, as you can see, broken down buildings. Things like this is what people used to do for fun there. They used to go in abandoned buildings and walk up and down them and experiment. That's the things we do for fun in Detroit. And as you can see, it started snowing when I was there. And this is something that is really, really, really amazing about being there is you see this is around 3 o'clock in the morning, right? 3 a.m. And it's live. There's so many different places around the city you can go to. This is a parking lot that had a bunch of food trucks in it that me, my cousins, and some of his friends went to. And we went out and ate. I ended up eating birria street tacos, which were marvelous and amazing. And everything within the city is 100% halal food, kosher food. And no matter where you go, no matter what you eat, it is 100% halal. This is a convenience that I had during my experience in Michigan, where in Florida, I can't eat a lot of different foods. I'm stuck eating fish and things of this nature if I want to eat out or having to make food at my house. See the little fire? At this point in time, it's around 25 degrees Fahrenheit or -2, -3 degrees Celsius. And this is me when I was leaving the state. That was the temperature. And this was the temperature when I landed back in my hometown of Florida, of Orlando, Florida. So that's all I have for you guys. Really, I didn't record too much content. I was really enjoying my time while I was there and trying to see my family and trying to see and enjoy the experience that I was having while I was actually there. I didn't remember to record a lot of things, but I did go a lot of places and I did see a lot of things. And I would love to do a full documentary series on Dearborn, Michigan, to really show people the culture that's there, to really show people how amazing it is and how American culture and Arabic culture and the Muslim community has completely mixed together to really, really show you a different side of things. Because I think, too, when you look at things like Europe, for instance, where there's a lot of Muslim people moving into Europe and there's a lot of Muslim communities in Europe and they call it a Muslim problem, I think when you go into Dearborn, Michigan, and you start seeing how people treat each other and how people all know each other and how it's such a community-based place, yes, that can get very, very annoying at times. Everyone knows everything about each other. That's also a reason I kind of left that city. I also like diversity. I like differences of people. I like differences of culture, where Dearborn, Michigan is very, very Arabic, traditional based, and very, very Muslim based. A lot of Lebanese people, a lot of Yemenis people, a lot of Iraqi people that are located there. And it is a very, very, very beautiful experience. And at the same time, it's also something you kind of get sick of. It's like eating pizza every single day. So the quality of life of Florida is much better than the quality of life in Michigan, but that is always going to be my hometown. It's always going to have a special place in my heart, and I always am going to feel comfortable there, especially in the month of Ramadan when I'm around my Muslim brothers and sisters and I'm able to eat and go out and do things during the nighttime. And there is a consistent basis of a whole entire community fasting together and working together and doing things together. I find fairly beautiful. Now, it is still Detroit. So crime rates, things of this nature, they do happen. Things happen. Gang violence, all types of things are happening within Detroit, Michigan. But when it comes to that Muslim community, you will find such a strong cultural and family-based tradition there that it is heartwarming and it is beautiful. Every business you walk into, everyone is nice, everyone talks to you, everyone wants to know who you are, and I find that very beautiful. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. Thank you so much for seeing my experience, and yeah, I hope you found it somewhat interesting. This was a little bit of a different video, kind of taking you through kind of like a bit of a vlog almost. And yeah, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe comment your thoughts and subscribe to never miss another one. Sorry for that. And then I'm going to be extra diving in to a bunch of different subjects, and I don't want to miss any uploads. I still want to upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday consistently. And I do enjoy this live video format to where when I'm stuttering or I'm messing up, I keep it in the video and I'm just kind of talking based on what is coming to me live off of my mind, off off of my what I'm perceiving in front of my face. I find it very organic, and I don't want to set up a whole entire like studio to where like I'm always editing what I'm saying and I'm always changing this or I'm always changing this, because I want to connect to my audience in a very raw and organic way. I want them to know who I am. I want them to understand my intention or how I perceive certain information when it's brought up to me or when I see it. I would like to practice my public speaking so that when I go out or I'm talking to people on the streets, I'm able to interact with them in such more of a organic and better way. So if it kind of turns you off or you don't like it, I do understand that. And that's why I do, and I am working on many videos behind the scenes of, for instance, a documentary on the music industry, things that have to do series about the prophets with extensive editing and extensive detailing. And these are things that I've set up more or less like movies that I can't wait to bring out and come out with. But these are also things that take time, they take effort, and these aren't things that I can consistently post and get my thoughts out on a daily basis. So thank you so much for coming in today, and until next time, free Palestine, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.